AngelEyeAli, and this reading is going to be for the air signs. This is for Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So we're going to dive into your reading to see what's going on for this week. In this first row, I have the Moonology deck, which we're going to tap into the full moon energy as it pertains to the air signs. And then in this second row, I'm going to give you some karma advice, and then I'm going to end it off with some angel messages, and then I'm going to confirm with the tarot. If you do resonate with something, please drop me a like and drop me something in the comment section as well. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with your first row. Your first row, we have working through a fear. I do see this fear results from emotion. A lot of emotion that you feel, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, so overall, this is a new moon in Scorpio. And it's like, I feel like you are going to continue to feel this burden of emotional burden as it is, because you are a sign that is always changing and very flexible, and sometimes you forget about your own needs, right? So you have to work through these little fears, these little things that are stopping you from moving forward, right? Which is ultimately your own karma, which we're about to get into right here. So let's figure out what that is for you. Mars. Okay, so I'm recording this on a Tuesday, so happy Tuesday. If you know me and you've been following my page, you know that Tuesday is ruled by the planet Mars. Every day of the week is ruled by a certain planet, and we are today in Mars. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, this is telling you to take an action. This is the drive that you have been waiting for, and you just need to confront something, which ultimately ends up being your fears, okay? You are confronting this Mars energy, and then you need to energize it. You need to energize it with the better energy that has been burdening your emotional, mental state, okay? This is very, very important for my Libra, Gemini, Aquariuses. I feel this big time because I am a Libra, so Libra gang. But all in all, guys, let me go ahead and pull this angel message just to see what we can clarify with this, to see what is happening, what they want to tell you, what are your angels and guides want to tell you about this situation. You're not going to believe it. So divine order at this time is like, basically everything's happening the way it needs to happen. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to fear. And if you fear that you're not getting somewhere because of a time limit or a limitation that you have put on yourself, then it's not for you. At least in the moment, it is not going to be for you. Divine order is very important. Everything is how it's supposed to be exactly in this moment. Looking past these illusions and seeing the underlying reasoning, okay? Like overall, fear is no longer serving you as a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? Big time. You are taking an action and you are confronting this like head first, big time. Like you're not saying no. You're just going to do it when you know you need to do it without the pressure, okay? So let's see what we need to clarify with the tarot before I let you go. But if you want to extend your message, you can always reach out to me and book a session through my website, which I'll have dropped below, or you can come join me on my TikTok lives around 6 o'clock Eastern time, okay guys? So let's get it. Let's see what's going on. What can we clarify about this message for our air signs? The Knight of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Fool. Okay, so the Two of Cups in the moment right here, I feel like you are doing something alone, which is okay for you as an air sign because you work better usually on your own. You usually work better, you do things better when you're by yourself. But the Knight of Swords here is basically telling me that you are going at things a bit fast. When it comes to your past, you definitely took things a little too fast, which ultimately maybe even upset a relationship harmony. That could be it too, okay? And it's like right in your future, you have the Fool, which is like you've learned and opened up to your mistakes and your carelessness. So I don't feel like this has really pushed you in a way like where you're really by yourself. Although for some of you, maybe you are. Maybe you have been through this breakup. Maybe you are doing things alone, which now you feel more free about doing this in a divine fashion, this action and this something that you want because you worked through a fear of losing, okay? Of losing, because you're not going to lose. Nothing's ever lost. So I feel like you definitely are taking your time now, which has really opened up your time. Your time in the fifth dimension. Basically, it's no longer an issue for you. You don't feel trapped down. You don't feel like you are by yourself, even though maybe you are doing this by yourself. Some of you are in good relationships, but not all of you, because I know Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, there's just so many of you, and I'm just feeling the energy I'm feeling, and it's like you definitely upset the harmony in a relationship, and now it has been renewed. I see that too. So it's like a fear of that is no longer serving you either. So it's like you definitely see the divine order in your relationships, which is so important, which is actually giving you more drive to take more action without fear, because you feel connected, because you are everything. Okay, so this is so good for you as an air sign. I'm gonna actually pull 2 more messages that I would like to just pull as the extra, because as a Libra, I'm like, I need to know more, right? So let's see what that is. And I'm actually going to pull that from this moon deck for you, okay? And see what those 2 messages are. All right, girlfriend. All right, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what 2 messages that I want to pull extra just for you, because I'm feeling the energy and I know you want to know more. So I will encourage you to book a private session, or please come hang out with me on my TikTok lives. We have a good time. Make sure you're following me on my IG and my Facebook page as well. Okay, so there's the 2 messages. It's like you finally figured out what you need to release in your future, which we've talked about. And this is ultimately what is balancing your spirituality, and you feel so balanced right now, and in this moment, like, it all makes 100% sense. So this is really good for you. And ultimately, the full moon in Pisces, I feel like some of you had a situation with a Pisces. Aquarius definitely stands out here. Libra definitely, could be Gemini too, but I don't think so. I'm definitely feeling Libra and Aquarius. Some of you learned something the hard way, which ultimately brought you to this divine order, and you became more divine feminine and divine masculine without upsetting the situation. So this came to you balanced spirituality, because you released your cycles, okay, your karmic balances. Now there could be other things, because of course your spirits are just coming in and telling me a bunch of stuff that I don't have time for. So if you are wanting your own personal, please reach out to me. Otherwise, namaste.